Hey guys, Zorant here, and I have some matches I haven't uploaded anywhere yet, and I thought I might as well make a video for one. I'm playing against Remedis in this match. Alright, so first up we have the pick and ban phase. First up, Remy bans my Barnshee, and I decide to ban Pigapick because I just hate dealing with it. And for the first one, I chose Capire on my side. And on Remy's side, they go with Platimus and Volaren to start things off. So I'm thinking of how I need to counter that. And for sure, I'm going to be picking Gazma because that's ×2 to both their guys with electric type. Also, wind moves to Platimus are going to deal ×2 as well. And for my next ban, I decide to ban Keanu just because of its protector trait, which will add +1 defense and +1 special defense to its ally when it's sent out. My grandpa is now the next one to be banned. They go with Rise, which is always good because with Rise's trait, whenever it's sent out, it lowers the speed of both of the opposing Tems on the field. I choose Wiplump and Tataru for my next two, and I just recently made this Tataru at the time of this match, so I was just testing it out, and it was doing pretty well for me so far, so this will be the second match I think I used it in. They go with Tuvine and Gazma to end up their team. And I'm going to go with Saipat. And let the match begin! Alright, to start off the match, I'm going to switch my Capire out for my Tataru and use Tesla Prison on their Volaren. Okay, so at this point my game actually bugged out and I didn't get to see the next turn, which is what happened was his Platimus and Volaren switched out for Gazma and Rise, and my Gazma ended up attacking the other Gazma instead, dealing barely any damage. So that's all that was missed that turn. And I'm going to have Tataru use Turbo Choreography, and since Gazma's next to him as a wind type, I'm going to get +2 speed on both my guys. And then I'm going to go for a Electric Storm, which will deal damage to both their Tems. And they also go for a Turbo Choreography with the Wind Synergy, giving them +2 speed on both. And here comes ours! Woo! And that Electric Storm ended up doing pretty decent damage to Volaren, which is nice. And I'm going to start off by using Confiscate on Volaren because at this point in the alpha, Volaren actually knew Relax. If you're playing during early access, it's not going to be able to learn it. But I was expecting it to be holding an energy drink, and I was going to take off the energy drink before it could use Relax, so then it would also fall asleep. And this turn with Gazma, I targeted Volaren with Tesla Prison. Remy switches out their Gazma for Platimus. And this Tesla Prison does a decent chunk of damage. Getting it closer to death anyway. And Relax was used, but I couldn't get the Confiscate off in time. Although it didn't matter because it wasn't actually even holding energy drink. And because of my Tataru's trait, Soft Touch, it can attack any sleeping Tem and they won't wake up. And my Tataru had energy drink on, that's why it didn't fall asleep. I'm gonna use Major Slash on Volaren, and I'll rest my Gazma because it's sleeping. Although I guess it didn't matter, I didn't really have to press rest, I could have pressed anything. And so my Major Slash is gonna go into this Tuvine, which isn't gonna do that great amount of damage because Tuvine's defense is pretty high. And Platimus is switched out with Rise, lowering my speed. I'm going to use Confiscate again. This time on Tuvine, just because I don't want to do anything else really. Otherwise I'll overexert, and I still want to do something. And I'm going to use Electric Storm on both of theirs. Electric Storm does a decent amount on Tuvine, not so much on Rise though. And Crystal Plume Gatling destroys Gazma. I should have expected that. Rise uses Roar on my Tataru to lower its attack. I go with Psypat to fill the place of Gazma here. I use Stone Ball on Rise, and I should probably hit Rise with the water move, but I'm expecting this switch out, so I go with Toxic Ink, which I guess I didn't think that far ahead because I decided to use Toxic Ink, forgetting the only other water type Remy has is also Toxic type, so it's still going to be ineffective anyway. And Stone Ball really does nothing at all either, so that's no good. And now we have to wait our turn with Tataru because I overexerted. But we'll use Nicho Sai on 2 Vine, hoping it doesn't switch out so we can take it out this turn. And 2 Vine switches out. And we get Volarend out here again. Either way, we get to take out Volarend, so that's nice. And Platymus uses Paralyzing Poison on my Psypat. And I actually have a gear on my Psypat called Grease. That makes it so I can't be trapped. But I still get poisoned for 2 turns. Gazma comes back out. So now my new goal is to take out Gazma as soon as I can, so I can get my Wiplump out there. Because with Gazma on the field, my Wiplump's going to take ×4 to electric, and it'll die pretty much instantly. I use Confiscate on Gazma and try using Toxic Ink on Gazma, but that doesn't work as I'm taken out right away. Platymus uses Tsunami on me. I get to Confiscate Gazma, sealing away its item. And here I'll bring out Capire. Alright, so I'm gonna target both my moves towards Gazma, hoping to take it out this turn. I'm going to use Stone Ball, which this is the first time I get to use its synergy effect, which also causes burn for 2 turns if it's by a fire type. And I use Ember on Gazma as well. Gazma raises the speed of both theirs by 1. I get the Ember off, adding a turn of burn. And I also use Stone Ball. We do manage to get the kill on Gazma here. So now I can safely bring out Wiplump when I need to. And I won't have to worry about much. And here comes Rise again to lower our speed. We are going to have to rest with Tataru. And I'm going to be switching my Capire out for Wiplump, because now we have no threats for him. Rise is also switched out. And Remy brings in 2 Vine. And Platymus uses Tsunami on us, killing my Tataru, but doing pretty much nothing to my Wiplump. And Capire comes back in, and we'll use Ember on 2 Vine. And then we'll go for Tornado on Platymus. And that did quite a lot there. And we do take out 2 Vine. I was kind of expecting Remy to switch 2 Vine out. And here comes Rise again, going to lower our speed again. And I go for Head Ram on Platymus, and also Awful Song on Platymus, just because I want to get Platymus out of there first, before anything else. And Platymus uses Tsunami and does a pretty big chunk to my Capire. And Rise uses King's Roar, lowering our speed and our attack. And Awful Song comes out and doesn't kill Platymus. Neither does Headram. So I guess we got another turn to try to take it out. I try for another Headram on Platymus, and then I use Tsunami. Rise uses Embers, and that doesn't do much at all, but it will lower my attack for this turn, so I can't even take out Platymus with that move. But then Headram takes out Platymus, obviously. And Rise took a decent amount of damage from Tsunami as well. But now, this is pretty much game here. Anyway, guys, while I let this last little bit of it play out, I will let you know I started a monster taming / monster collecting Discord group for anyone interested in the genre. If you'd like to join, the link's down below. I also do other Temtem related content on YouTube and Twitch quite often, and am extremely excited to get into streaming all the time during early access. So check those out if you want to. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching and have a nice day.